Do you guys like your bosses? If you have a boss, hallelujah. I don't have a boss. I don't ever want a boss. Although I did have a great boss. Like I said, at that job that I used to work at, he was fantastic. Great guy. Um, just super, super nice. You think of like rich people as not nice people, as really mean, but I've met a lot of nice people. And I told that to my friend who's Chinese, and she said, yeah, most rich people are nice. And I was surprised because the mentality in America seems to me that rich people uh, are considered to be bad or mean. And maybe that's just wrong a lot of the time. I don't know. Do you guys know? Do you guys know a lot of rich people? Let me know what you think. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just assumed that people were mean or gruff or corrupt. I don't doubt that there is a good amount of corruption, especially in large firms handling a lot of money. Not all of them, but a decent amount. Anyway, yeah, I've had my fair share of terrible bosses. I don't know if you guys want to hear me talk about that though, because that can get bad. But I had this one lady who was my friend's mom, and she would like hit on me. That was weird. Very weird. She like one time she walked past me and we were in like a narrow area, and her like arm went past my stomach, like felt my stomach, and I have pretty good abs, and she's like, oh, ooh, and she did that sort of thing where like a woman was like trying to indicate to you that she's interested. This has happened to me so many times with like older women. It's really creepy. I was also at a political rally, and there's just these times where you can tell like a woman's interested. And I know there's a ton of guys who think that women are interested when they're not, but I mean, you could say that's me, but I sincerely doubt that I am like that. I have pretty good intuition when it comes to this. I'd say actually excellent intuition. And I've seen my friends go into situations where they're like, oh yeah, dude, I think she was pretty interested. I was like, no, she was definitely not interested. So yeah, I could see where people would might think that, but so many times, elderly women seem to have hit on me and been interested. I don't know what it is. It seems like women like 30 and over have been very interested in me, but women around my own age, no, not at all. I don't know what it is. So maybe once I hit like 30ish, then all the women my age will be extremely interested. And up, all the women and up. I guess we'll see. That was quite a tangent I went on to. Yeah, the boss that I had at that lawn care place was so awful, so awful. Okay, moving on. Now, would you guys rather work for 10-hour days or 5 8-hour days? Oh, would you rather work for 4 10-hour days or 5 8-hour days? I think I would probably take the 4 10-hour days. Actually, if I could just work 3 days, that would be fantastic. I mean, yeah, I guess I would. Okay, what would that be? How many hours is that? I gotta do that then since maths. Alright, what would it be? It'll be like... I'm just gonna throw in there... Yeah, about 13 and a half hour... 13 and a half hour days. That'd be a lot, but I think I worked 12-hour shifts before. Yeah, and you kind of just get used to it. It's not too bad. Although I didn't work that long because it was just a summer job, but it didn't seem too bad to me. I mean, I think I'd rather do that than... I'd rather do like 13-hour days, 3 days a week, 13 or 14, instead of 5 days a week for 8 hours. I just like getting the stuff out of the way. Ever since I was young, I would prefer getting the work out of the way. But yeah, a lot of people don't like doing that, so I wonder how that would affect culture, if that's kind of how we approached things. If people would more so go toward working many hour days and then getting like 4 days off a week. Whew. That was so fantastic in school when we get even 1 day off is so great because you realize that not only do you have an extra weekend day, but you also have one less day of work. So yeah, I mean, it just seems so amazing to me. I love that when we would get off of school for even 1 day. I just thought it was so fantastic. And most schools in the area would have not most schools, but some schools would have Friday off, but our school, or they would have like a half day and a lot of the kids wouldn't go, or they would just have Friday off. But our school made it Thursday because they knew that a lot of kids wouldn't come otherwise. Typical of my district. People really didn't like our superintendent. But anyway. Yeah, did you guys like school? Man, I could not wait to get out of there. I remember once I got out, I just bolt. I turned in my last paper and I felt like a completely different person. I felt like a released and free human being. Just seemed like pure joy. Hallelujah. I ran out of there. Once that bell rang, I ran out so fast. Just got in my car, turned up the radio as loud as I could, and flew away. Still remember the song that was playing. Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. I'm on the edge of glory. Yeah, I don't know all the lyrics in a row. Hanging on a moment with you. But yeah. Hallelujah. So glad I'm not in school anymore. I remember I was watching an interview with Jonah Hill, and he said he would like wake up and have nightmares that he was still in school. And yeah, it was this, I remember I used to wake up and think that I still had to like turn in a project for school. So yeah, that resonated quite deeply with me. I know how he feels. But yeah, really didn't like school. And I think maybe the biggest thing was the pace. That I felt like I was wasting so much time in class. And that I could learn a lot faster at a different pace or with like a one-on-one teacher. I know that's probably most people, but also like I said, like with work, how I like to get stuff done right away or all at once, like with the 3-day thing. Similar with schooling, and that I would prefer to get a lot of things done at once. like a lot of studying and schoolwork and whatnot. What do you guys think about that? Would you want to do that? Would you prefer a tutor, or would you want to go to just normal college? Because I would certainly take a tutor. Or, yeah, I mean, I think you could get finished with the whole year's worth in about 6 months or less. Just think about it, if you woke up every day, or 5 days a week, you just worked with a tutor, one-on-one, from, probably wouldn't even have to work that much. You could probably do, like 8 to 12, then 1 to 5. Yeah, just like a normal person's workday. Just do that for like 6 months. I think you'd be good to go. I mean, considering how much class time there is in a college course, it's not that much.